Hi everyone, Nancy Friendstream here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a training video. I'm training my English thoroughbred called Mistfall, so let's get right into it. It's just me who always forgets about these newer updated races because I don't know, I didn't play Star Stable for such a long time, and then when I finally came back there were all these new races and I don't know where I'm going at any of them, as you can probably tell. Um, See, I keep going the wrong way, but yeah, I mean, it's so good that we have so many more options of races to do now, but I always only remember like Steve's, Moorland races, Furgrove, I don't know. So I'm always kind of rediscovering the new races that they've added in. I think that training has become so much easier since we now have the shared moments and literally feeding your horse gives you horse XP, which is very helpful. I saw the roadmap for all the new updates coming out this month and I wanted to talk about them. So the next update on the 9th is the new Ardennes horses and I'm so excited. I'm gonna make a video buying them definitely. Um, Although I'm not sure which one I want because they all look so cute. I saw Star Stable's promotional video of them today with the cute little butterflies. It's adorable, but it just made me love them all so much. I don't know which one I want. Because I feel like I have many varied horse coats in my stable, so I don't really have any idea of which one I like the most. I don't really want to get like the same color I normally get, so I'll have to see. And then after that, I'm pretty sure it's new main quests, which will be fun. I think that, well, we went forever without having really any main quests, but now I feel like it's kind of frequent, but we have had a lot of events going on, which kind of annoys me. I don't know. I don't really love the events. I'm not a big fan of them. I don't really log in for those updates personally because I feel like it's also reused and they should kind of try to at least, I don't know, change it up a bit. But it does give good character XP, which is probably why my character is only level 23 compared to some people that are on like level 26 or 27. But I'm pretty sure the benefit of leveling up kind of maxes out when you're level 25, so I want to get to level 25 and then I'll kind of give up a bit. But as far as quests go, I'm very much out of quests. I have Farah's Workshop, I'm on the last level of that, like 11 out of 12. I have one more dinosaur skeleton to get. I've done all of the opponent archaeology. And I have, I think, only one more token towards of Jorvik quests. And then I'm done with all of the quests in the actual log. And then I have Druid training. I'm like a third of the way through because I never do it. I always like put it off. And the donkeys I'd need to finish because of, I know there was a glitch with the donkeys, finding them, but I'm gonna try to do that. And then finding the stars. And then that is, I think, literally everything. I have nothing else to do after that. So I'm kind of trying to drag it out because if I have nothing to do, then it's gonna make me not really want to log in that often. But yeah, so we've got the main story. I've seen spoilers for it, and it does actually look really good and really well done, which is promising. Uh, but the main story quests sometimes kind of slightly stress me out. I don't know why. I don't know, it's so intense. I get really into it, and then, like, if I fail a race or I do something wrong, I'm like, oh no. I haven't really been reading all the main quests either when we've had them. I haven't been paying that much attention to what is actually being said to us, to our character. So I'll have to kind of refresh my memory a bit. But yeah, and then the next week of January we have the Path of Terror coming out. So I'm assuming that's why we've got all of those seeds from like the leaf piles. And I'm sure that'll be good. But I did have a little bit of a hiatus from Star Stable, so I am a bit behind with the other two paths. I've got to like level 3 of them, but I'm pretty sure you can progress further than that, but I haven't done that. And then obviously you do get quite decent rewards for doing it. So when I'm running through the Hollow Woods, like I get horse XP and you can unlock clothing and hair, which is really cool in my opinion. And then the last week of January, the last update is the Fireflies. I'm not really sure what that entails. It didn't really give much information, but all I can really infer from that is that it's to do with the Hollowwoods stuff going on. So that's all rather exciting. Um, and it's just nice to have a break from events because I did not bother doing the Winter Village stuff this year because it's kind of similar to all the other years. I did all the races and stuff, and I did some of the quests, but the winter magic thing, because as I said, I had a bit of like a break, and by the time I came back, I only had like a week or just over a week to do all the winter magic, so I just didn't bother. I was like, nope, not for me. However, I did get quite a few of the clothes actually from the Winter Village. It's nice to get updated clothes because I do see all the old ones and I'm like remembering how bad the clothing kind of used to be. I mean, I know the outfit I'm wearing is kind of old, or at least the top is, but yeah. Also, I love the hair I've got on. Um, I bought it the other day and I love it. I didn't even know you could get like a braided hairstyle. Also, I'm really having kind of a crisis deciding whether I want to buy star coins or not at the next double star coin weekend because of all the controversy going on. And obviously, other people's opinions aren't gonna stop me from spending my money, but I do agree with the boycott. However, there are so many horses that I really want because I haven't actually bought a horse in a long time. So obviously, I'm gonna buy the Ardennes, but then after that, I'll only have 1,000 star coins left over. But I need to catch up. I really want to buy a new Shire, like the updated ones, a Dutch warm blood, a Belgian warm blood, and many more. But the thing is with me, I think I need to stop buying magic horses. If you saw my reel on Instagram or my YouTube short or TikTok or whatever, by the way, all that stuff, my username on everything is Nancy Friend Stream, so please go give me some love and some likes and follows. But if you saw that, you'll know that I'm not the biggest fan of magic horses. I actually have sold quite a lot of them. But if they have a normal coat, like that looks good and has no colors on it that aren't of the norm, then I've kept them. But the ones that have hints of red or blue, I'm just not really the biggest fan of, to be honest. I always was, and I understand it gives some magic to the game, but I feel like they're just not. They don't look that good, to be honest. It's just my personal opinion. I know lots of people absolutely love the magic horses, but don't get me wrong, like in the Winter Village, those magic horses, like there are two Arabians and they're so beautiful. I have one of them, I think. And also the Icelandic with the snow on it. Like they're gorgeous. Don't get me wrong, but I just hate like the fish horses or the ones that don't really look normal. I'm just unsure whether to buy star coins or not. I probably won't just because they're expensive and the price has increased. Not by loads, but by like £5, which is um over 10%, like they've increased by over 10% where I'm from, and I don't need them now, so maybe Star Stable will change their ways a bit. I don't know because they're getting so much backlash. I don't know if they directly see it, but within the community, it's not very good marketing for them because although it's not their own marketing, if someone was to look up Star Stable on YouTube, they might be met with the top search being Star Stable controversy or Star Stable illegal A/B testing or whatever. And obviously, that doesn't give a good look for the company. But I'm not 100% informed on all of that stuff, so this isn't me trying to inform anyone, it's just me kind of rambling on. And um, I do try to keep up with all the stuff in the community. It's quite nice to, stay informed and updated, but I feel like being within the social media community for Star Stable, you kind of find out about everything one way or another. I actually really like these races here at the manor. I don't know, I quite enjoy them. But there are some races that I find really tedious, such as doing jury training. That's why I'm only a third of the way through it, because I've had it unlocked for well over a year, probably multiple years yet. I still haven't done it, even though it would technically only take 3 or 4 or 5 months to complete if you did it every day. But I'm not overly bothered about getting that horse. I don't love it. It isn't really one that I would buy with my own star coins. Like if it was released as a horse, I would not buy it. But I guess it's nice for people that don't want to spend any money on horses. But it does take a lot of effort to get it. But again, the missions really like stress me out. They're so intense. And when I don't complete it, it really annoys me because sometimes certain places that the missions are set are really just annoying. Like there's rocks in the way, or like the horse that you're trying to save goes up a hill that you and your horse cannot get up, and it's just annoying to me. And then when you run into something and you get 20 seconds taken off of your time, it really just bugs me, stresses me out. I hate it. That being said, I do try and do it as often as I can, but I will not do that when I'm recording because I feel like I'd be so stressed and I just wouldn't say anything and I'd be like, you could probably see me panicking. I've maxed quite a few horses recently. I mean, they were already kind of trained up a bit, but I've finished training maybe three within the last week, which is really good for me. So hopefully I can train this one and then I will buy the Ardennes and then do a training video with those as well. But I'll definitely post pictures of the Ardennes, post a TikTok of it and a YouTube short and a YouTube video, and I'll train it because I feel like everyone's so excited for them because they're not a horse that we already have in the game. It's not like they're an updated version of a horse. They're a completely new breed and they're quite different to recent horses we've had. Like they're quite, as Star Stable likes to call them, chunky, which I guess is true. It's just, I don't know. I love that word. I really want to kind of push out loads of videos because it's so nice to do. I'm not great at it and I'm not claiming to be because obviously I've only just started out, but it's really fun and it's nice when you get likes and views for your hard work because honestly, it takes me a long time to do my videos and they're not even that thoroughly edited or anything. So I really applaud all the Star Stable content creators because that's the thing, if you don't create content, you don't realize how long it takes and how much effort is put into it because it is a lot. So I really encourage you to go if you watch a video, to like it and to subscribe to the person, because that's what I've been doing ever since. Because I'm like, wow, this takes hours to do, and I feel like it's so simple to just like or comment on a video to make someone else's day when they have given you entertainment. Well, this flower garden reminds me of that reputation that took me forever to complete, the whole like making this garden place look pretty again. It is the only thing that kind of really bugs me about this game the most, is that the NPCs are so lazy, which I know they have to be because I know obviously we need to do things in the game and have quests, but we have to do everything for everyone else, and I hate it. Like, and a lot of the time the side quests are really boring. It's just, oh, can you go get me this item, please? Thanks. It's never like got much. Ooh, it's never really got much story behind it. I don't know. I'm just not the biggest fan, which I'm sure a lot of people would agree with me on. Another thing I wanted to talk about was old Star Stable, because it's been going around a lot recently, especially on TikTok, and I've even made a few videos on it. I do miss Old Star Stables. I can barely remember Old Star Stable now because, well, I started playing 8 years ago. So, the old Star Stable was around, you know, 8 years ago, which is a long time ago. And it's kind of beginning to fade from my memory a bit. I mean, obviously, we've still got videos of it. I mean, I don't personally have any videos or photos of All Star Stable apart from stuff from like 2021 or 2022. But I'm just glad that it will always live on in our memories, because as much as the updates are really good, don't get me wrong, I think the new characters are really good. They could do with improvements, but I know that the team is working on that. But I think the new characters are good. That does not mean I don't miss the old ones. And that's like with new horses. I don't like the old horses because of how they look. I like them because of the nostalgia. But the newer generation horses do arguably look better, or at least I think they do. And that's like new areas as well. They look good, but I feel like they change certain aspects too much, especially with the Hollow Woods. I don't know, it just looks a bit too much like mistfall to me. I said that in my other video, so I'm kind of repeating myself slightly, but this is more of just a ramble. I don't really have anything planned to say. Like, this is not scripted by any means. I don't even have a plan of bullet points. It's literally just me pulling things out of my bum to say. Okay, so I've been rambling on for a very long time, so I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.